The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci. And a look now at the batting order for the visiting Milwaukee Brewers. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, Matt, you have to keep an eye on the Hebrew Hammer.
Time for baseball now on the show as you get a look there at Nationals Park here in Washington, D.C. It's the home opener of this new season between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Washington Nationals. Nationals baseball starts right now. He lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And he'll put this one away for the first out of the inning.
Batting second here tonight.
And that'll bring in the speedy Keon Broxton, hitting at an even 220 on the year. Here's a slider to start things out, but it misses by a few inches or so. It's ball one. And he takes a called strike one. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Joe McDonald.
Well, Matt, Joey Mac's been pretty good. He's a standard, basic umpire. Doesn't miss a whole lot. At the end of the day, though, he's pretty ordinary.
And this is fouled back and out of play. Here he comes again, 1-2. Swing and a line drive, but that's a foul ball. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
And he could only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. Digging in, Tim's first chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And he misses inside with that one, ball one. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
Oh, he reached back and challenged him right there. I like that. Early in the count. Here it is, big fella. I know you're a good hitter, but I'm coming right after you.
Talk about challenging a guy. He offered up 2 in a row right down the chute, and the batter didn't even flinch. Gotta wonder what he was looking for. Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up a ball.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the... On his way to the plate is the center fielder Adam Eaton to get things started here in the home half of the first.
Center fielder Adam Eaton.
This is pulled into right. Number 75 is there, and he'll bring this one in. And a look now at the hometown Nationals starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
You know, I think everyone's wondering what's up with Bryce Harper. Look, they need his power to come back. There's no other way to say it. He has 0 home runs last month, and he hits in the middle of the order. They expect big things from him, and so am I. This team will not go anywhere unless he starts to get hot.
And there's ball one. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Right side, hit hard. And that is through into right field for a single.
Well, that's a nice base hit right there, but it means more than just a nice base hit. The leadoff guy didn't get going, but now here comes the thunder with a man on base. This is when big innings happen.
Here's Bryce Harper now. As you get a look at his current righty-lefty splits entering play in this one. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. The relay throw, and they're not going to get him at third base either. It's a sac fly and an RBI. Here's Daniel Murphy now. He'll try to bring in that second run of the inning from third with 2 down. Swung on and missed for the first strike. The 0-1. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Shaw is there for it. And that ends the inning. 2 hits in the inning lead to a run for the Nationals. 1 inning in the books here. The Nationals are out in front here, 1-0.
Leading off for Milwaukee.
He's set. Here it comes. And that one right down Main Street.
You know what? That ball's right down the middle. I think he was taking first pitch, just really trying to measure it.
Fastball called for strike 2. 2-strike pitch from Strasburg. Braun can't come up with that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Nationals. We're looking at one of the best defensive teams in the league. They're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. Not many balls get through here. You're going to have to earn it if you want to beat these guys.
Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Travis Shaw goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Stephen Vogt is in with 2 away as he takes a ball. 1-0. Here comes the 1-0. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. 1-1. Here it is. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. The 2-1 on its way. Skied in the air to straightaway left. After it is Worth. And the inning is over. 3 up, 3. In now is Anthony Rendon. He brings a rather ugly 230s batting average into this one. Tough slider down low for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Well, he finds himself down 0-2, but those are 2 good pitchers' pitches. Both on the inside half, both for strikes. There's nothing you can do with it. You just got to hope now you get something to hit.
Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. Hit hard on the ground to first. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Well, he's been inconsistent at the plate. The expectations were higher. He's fallen under 240, so that is a welcome single right there.
From the stretch, Matt Wieters is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. Here it comes, 1-0, and a sinker dips too low there, into the dirt, in fact.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
3-0 now.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
And he misses there for ball 4, so runners are at first and second now with nobody out. Here's Jason Worth, and a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. And a neck-high fastball that time. None out, runners at first and second. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
And he gets this fastball over, back to 3-1 now.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
All right, here's how the Brewers line up defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And I'm looking at Travis Shaw. They got him playing third, but he can play the outfield as well. But the bat really got him to the big leagues. But I was so impressed when I saw him charge a bunt and make a throw on the run for the defensive side. Offense and defense. Really impressive young man.
Now a bunt attempt here. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice. Striding in once again, Adam Eaton. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2.
You know, this isn't a ballpark that yields a lot of runs, so when you've got a chance like this to put some early runs on the board, it becomes really...
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Striding into the box, number 75. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. This one's down to third. Backhanded. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Well, that's playing within his game right there. The speedster gets a little infield single, and now he's on to do damage.
Now he gets the ground ball to first. This might be 2. To second for 1. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out.
Batting ninth.
So coming to the plate, Jimmy Nelson. He could be bunting here in order to stay out of the double play. Now a bunt attempt here. Flip to the second baseman covering now for the out.
The batter, number
At the plate, Jonathan Villar, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike.
Well, they got him in the rocking chair right now. A little changeup, follow up fastball. He's a little late with that swing. I may go back with another changeup.
The 2-1 on its way. And he takes a good swing at that one as this is sent down the line in right, but ultimately into the crowd, a foul ball. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Again, he sends it out of play. Drilled down the line. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely. So striding in, Keon Broxton, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. In there, 0-1. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Fouled back. The 0-2 delivery. Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end. Brewers strand a couple. It remains 1-0. Matt Vasgersian back with Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, and starting out the inning, it'll be the exciting speedster Trey Turner. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. A called strike on the inside corner. Line drive to center field. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
He's got to feel good about himself. A multi-hit game. He knows he's been struggling. We know he's been struggling. Maybe this is the start of good things to come.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Bryce Harper, 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Is there, and he's out trying to take second. Here's the 0-1. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Drilled on the ground to short. Perez gloves it. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Up next for Washington.
Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. He hit a sac fly earlier. Into the windup and the pitch. And the first pitch is chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Heavy sinker just stayed inside. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fouled straight back. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. The pitch. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. And look out. That's in very tight, and it's ball 4. Ready for another chance? Daniel Murphy. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that misses inside, 1-0. On the ground, softly towards second. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Timms. He'll start things out against Steven Strasburg as we get the inning underway. And he lays off a pitch here that he probably shouldn't have. 0-1. The 0-1 on its way. Line towards center field. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. So the Brewers get their leadoff man aboard to start out the frame.
Fielder number 8, Ryan.
Here's Ryan Braun now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And a ball, 1-0.
A lot of righty pitchers will throw that two-seamer to right-handed hitters to try to jam the guy or even make some firewood. He got it in there, but that was a good take to lay off and take the ball.
Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now. Oh, and there's the good curveball as he's set down on strikes for the second time here tonight. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. There's 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. In now is Anthony Rendon. He'll get it started against Jimmy Nelson as we get the inning underway. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swinging a hard liner to center field. Broxton is right there, 1 down.
Now batting, catcher.
Digging in to try it again. Matt Wieters. He drew a walk his first time up. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Broxton's under it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Up next for
Here's
Washington.
Jason Worth. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And this is going to be a foul ball. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. Takes this the other way to right. And Worth is going to reach. That's a base hit.
Well, that's a big hit right there. So often overlooked. But what it does, even if he doesn't get a hit here, the pitcher that is, now the pitcher's not leading off the next inning. You get the pitcher to the plate right now.
Into the box, Steven Strasburg. And this one's in the dirt. And no advance. It's ball 1. Hit back toward the mound. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. 1 hit, 1 left. Stepping into the box, Stephen Vogt. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row, but both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
First delivery to him on the way. Number 75 is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Worth is under it. 2 down.
Now batting,
Digging in for his second at-bat, Hernan Perez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he lays off there 1-0.
Well, that's 2 quick outs, and he's got a low pitch count. Really being aggressive in the zone has forced him to swing the bats. He's economically low in that pitch count. He's got a chance to go deep in the game.
2-0 count. Here it comes. Swing and a line drive. Foul.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? Running hard. He's digging for second. And he will stroll in there standing with a 2-out double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
Boy, Matt, he's in some kind of groove, and they better get something working because he is 1 pitch away.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. In now is Adam Eaton. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the first inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting pitching they face. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the first inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. 4-1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw on to first takes care of him. 2 very quick outs to start the home 5th.
Right fielder number 34.
Ready for another shot now. Bryce Harper. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. First pitch here is a sinker that runs a bit too wide. It's ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And that'll just elude his outstretched glove for a base hit. Around first, digging for 2. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his 2nd hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. Skied into straightaway right. Under it is the right fielder. And that ends the inning. Nationals leave 1. Digging in to try it again. Jonathan Villar. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. 2-strike pitch from Strasburg. And wow, tough to lay off the fastball there, but it's 1-2. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out. And that'll bring in the speedy Keon Broxton. And he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. The 0-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. There to take it in is Harper, and there are 2 away now. Digging in once again. Timms 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Harper has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Gone in. Here's Daniel Murphy now. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Back goes Braun. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot there for Daniel Murphy. Number 10 for him on the year. And the Nationals move out in front here 2-0. Action now in the Milwaukee bullpen as they'll have a right-hander loosen up. In now, Anthony Rendon, as he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball one. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The 1-0 delivery. And this is fouled straight back. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Broxton's on his horse. He's there, but oh, he missed it. He's through first and hustling for second. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Now batting.
Here's the catcher Matt Wieters now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. One 0 count. Here it is. And a neck high fastball that time. Here it comes, 2-0. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Waiting on it, the right fielder. He makes the play. Runner tags and heads for third. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. And he's safe.
Now batting.
Digging in and looking for more, Jason Worth. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. 2 runs, 7 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Throw goes over to third, but he's safe at third as he's able to scramble back.
The pitcher, number
Riding in once again, Steven Strasburg. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1.
First and third, you know he's going to do everything he can on the mound to roll up a double play ball. On the other side, he's got to be looking for a mistake up in the zone that he can drive in the air and pick up a sac fly at the very least. After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Good pitch there on 0-2. Breaking ball out of the zone away. Might set up another breaking ball to see if he'll chase this one a little bit farther off the plate.
Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And he'll make it in to score. It's a sac fly and an RBI, and it's now a 3-0 ball game.
Now batting.
Ready for another shot now. Adam Eaton. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Here comes the first pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself. And ready once again, Ryan Braun. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Takes a knee-high fastball. Hard hit ball to second. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting.
Standing in, Travis Shaw. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Ready with the 0-1. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Well, he got the leadoff guy in the inning on a ground out. Now he's 0-2 to start this at bat. He looks really sharp so far to start the 7th.
So he couldn't get the bat off the shoulders that time. Travis Shaw goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Stephen Vogt is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. A 1 pitch on its way. And he just misses with a curveball. Strasburg on 1-1. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. Number 31 enters from the bullpen to do the pitching.
Number 31.
Stepping into the box, Trey Turner. He'll match up with a new pitcher to begin their half of the 7th. Now a swing and a ground ball. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Comes set and the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
If you're going to catch up to a high fastball like that, it's all about getting that front foot down in enough time to allow your hands to start moving forward. He was way too late there.
This is in the air out to right field. Right fielder has a beat on it, and that's the first out of the inning.
Right fielder number 34.
Here's Bryce Harper now. He's roped a couple of doubles in 3 trips to this point. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. 1 out, nobody on. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. And a fastball just a bit high. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. And they set up away with the fastball, but it misses. 3-1. He pulls this one into right. Number 75 is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Now batting. First baseman.
Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. He hit a sac fly earlier. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Right over the middle, knee high. One and one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. And here's a ball hit in the air. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Ready for another chance? Number 75. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
75.
In there for strike 1, 0-1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. A breaking ball over the outside corner for strike 2.
He's feeling it out there on the mound, just getting the ball and throwing it with a lot of confidence right now.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Hernan Perez. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Here comes the 0-1. Takes this the other way to right. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3.
Well, Matt, I don't know if he was trying to go that way or if he's a little bit late. 96 miles an hour is tough to catch up to. But I got to give him credit. He did put the barrel on it.
Neil Walker will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. And some action out in that Washington bullpen now as we see both a left-hander and a right-hander throwing. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. The average right at 280 coming in. 8 home runs and a dozen RBIs. And he lays off for ball 1.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
Walker lays off there. It's 2 balls and a strike. Runners on first with 1 down. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2.
Oh, man, he took a swing and a half at that one. I think some frustration is creeping into these guys, so he might have just been trying to get his guys on the board with one swing.
Popped up towards the seats as this gets out of play. Another try at 2-2. And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ballgame. In now, Jonathan Villar. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. 2 out with the man at first. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Drilled to the left side, and that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm. A base hit.
Hey, that's a base hit right there. Now they got 2 runners on. This may be their best opportunity to get on the board. They've been shut out the whole game.
And that'll bring in the speedy Keon Broxton. 0-for-3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. The 0-1. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Harper has a read on it. And that ends the inning. Brewers strand a couple. Rob Scahill is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Here's Daniel Murphy now. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Here it comes. Outside at 94, 1 ball and 1 strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. High in the air out to center field. Broxton waits on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. At the plate, Anthony Rendon. He reached on an error and later scored his last time up. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Timms is over and he tucks it away for the 2nd out.
Now batting.
Digging in the switch hitter, Matt Wieters. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error. Back now with baseball on the show from the nation's capital. Just down the street from that building. We are set for what remains in this one. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
Looks like he's got a good feel for that 2-seam fastball this far into the game. He's used it.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no doubt home run. Coda Glover, the 6'5" right-hander, takes over on the mound.
Now pitching for Washington.
Here's Ryan Braun now. Might have jammed him a little there as this is softly hit and foul off to the left. The windup and the 0-1. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Eaton is under it. He's got it 1 away.
The batter.
And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. And that misses 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. Throw to first will take care of him, and the Brewers are now down to their final out.
Now batting.
Digging in, Stephen Vogt, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
Oh, and this goes right past him. He's around first, heading for 2. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Now batting.
So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, number 75. But a single here could reduce the deficit to only 1. Way out in front. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. And he will make the catch to wrap this one up. And the Nationals have taken the rubber match of this 3-game set as this ball game is over. Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. Steven Strasburg earned his 9th win of the year.